Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Peugeot 206 series. Today's video, we're actually working on the aerial of the car. Now if you saw my little travel series where I went to the Lake District, the aerial came off. But that's fine, because I already had the idea to work on the car and change the aerial. And now I was going to change it to a big fin, and then I came across this little fin. Now this fin actually cost me only £4, that's right, £4 on Amazon. And I was looking for a cable which fit that, and I couldn't find one. And then I realised that actually this was an Audi one. This is for Audi cars or Volkswagen. So I went down to the scrapyard this morning and I took out a 3-metre cable from a Volkswagen Golf. And actually, I've already got it part wired in. So here's the other end of the cable, and I've wired it through the roof, and it goes all the way through, down the side there, and it goes into the sound system. Everything is currently ripped out at the moment. However, I'm going to drill into the roof of the car. That's right, I'm going to drill straight in and I'm going to attach the aerial, because what I need to do is I need to make it fit onto that. I've got some silicone to attach onto it, and I need to work out whereabouts this is going to go because I want this to centre up and blah blah blah. Basically, we're going to be drilling into the roof of my Peugeot 206 to add an aerial because I can. This is the current state of the aerial on the car. Now this one is going to go back here. 90.
I don't wanna be alone. Spend too much time by myself. So many things that I still don't know. It's time for me to move on. I want you right here, but you're all across the globe. Never call me back, even though you're on your phone. Wishful thinking gets the best of me. Hoping that it's still you and me. Yeah, I thought we'd always shine. Just some time off, we'd be fine. Guess that I was wrong this time. When I think about it now, I know that I don't. I do not want to give you more of my life. I do not want to give you more of my life. You're just gonna waste it now. Not sure if I'll make it out.
Of the COVID-19 vaccine, hundreds of walk-in vaccination centres are open this weekend.
The aerial works, brilliant. The car needs a wash, but I'm not done yet because I've still got to patch up the previous hole from where the old antenna sat, and I may have accidentally scratched the car a little bit at the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy a few materials today. I'm going to go take the car for a car wash, and then we're going to be sorting out the few scratches and the hole and stuff. So yeah, hopefully it will be completely done, the whole aerial, and that'll be great. Let's go. This is the hole, so I patched it up with chewing gum actually, and then there's just this like bolt which is left, which hopefully if I just push that out. So what I've done is I've ripped up a Toolstation manual and I've put some pieces of paper around the top of the hole because I'm going to be putting some filler in. And then I used some leftover sandpaper just to cover the bottom because it's not that much of a deep hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this big boy body filler, and I have used this in the past so I know what I'm doing with this. I'm going to be using some on the top. I'm going to wait until that dries. I'm going to sand that down, and then I'm going to do it from the inside, where after I've done it on the inside, I'm going to then silicone it. Now, I don't really need to silicone it, but it's just for extra protection for myself. And then once that's done, what I'm going to do is I've got some black spray paint back here, which actually doesn't match the colour of the car, but it's black spray paint. So I'm just going to cover that. And then I've got this T-Cut Colour Fast scratch remover, and as you saw I put some scratches down, and that was purely so there's something to grasp onto for the body filler and for the spray paint, and to get rid of all the sticky stuff around the edges, of course. So I'm going to then use this and fill up all the scratches, and it should look okay. then probably with this I might fill up some extra scratches on the car. But anyway, I've got a piece of cardboard here, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to mix the big boy body filler stuff on here, and then I've got like a couple minutes to do it because it hardens. The plan was to use the big boy on the outside and then on the inside, but I've decided to change that now. What I've got here are 2 pennies. Now there's 2 holes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these to the roof on the inside. I am going to use the big boy, and I am going to use some silicone because I want to secure this as much as possible on the inside. I don't want any holes, I don't want any leaks. And then once that's done, I'm going to then remove the paper on the outside, sand that down flush to the roof and everything like that. So yeah, that's the plan to do now. Cover the holes up with some pennies and make sure it doesn't leak or anything like that. So here's the roof, here's the gap, it's now completely solid. Unfortunately some of the paper got stuck to it, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sand all of this down flat. Okay, that's a lot darker than my current paint job, and you can still see it lumped up there, which is a little annoying. I guess I just didn't sand it down enough, but I will sort that out at a later date. I lifted this up a little bit to try and fan the paint going through, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sand this down to remove some of the colour, and then I'm going to use the T-cut thing to cover it up. So let's give that a shot, okay? So this is the final bit. It's not come out as good as I wanted to whatsoever. I can still see the scratches all down here, there from the sandpaper, and that's still lumped up, as I said. It's a little bit annoying. I want to do this job better, so I'm annoyed, but the main thing is that it's patched up, it's watertight, and it means it's going to hold for a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the correct colour paint for this car, because I thought, oh, maybe just a black just to kind of hide it for now would work. It's not bothering me, you know, I can't see it when I'm in the car, so what I'm going to do is get the correct colour paint for the car. I'm going to sand that down again, actually. I'm going to buy the other T-cut, rather than just that colour one. I'm going to use the colour one as well, but I'm going to get the one that just dissolves scratches into themselves. So I'm going to get some of that stuff, sand that down complete flush, and yeah, just, you know, there might be another couple hours work, but I'm fine doing that. I'm just not going to do that today. So this video is basically just about putting on the antenna, which works, and then covering up this hole, which I have successfully done. Maybe it's not to the colour I want, maybe the scratch is still available, but apart from that, it's all good. So I'm pretty happy with it. And on the inside, did I show you? So what I've done up here is I put some pennies in there, right? Then I used the big boy around the pennies to, you know, secure them into place and fill up any little cracks. And then once that was done, I then put silicone over the top for waterproofing. Now I'm sure the big boy and the coins have already waterproofed it and sealed it, but I just wanted to do a little bit extra. In the roof back there is actually some silicone there as well, and under the mount of the actual aerial there is also silicone. I didn't need to put silicone there, but I chose to because I just wanted it a little bit more secure. I have destroyed my hands today, which is great, but it is done, and it means I don't have to worry about any leaks in the car. Down the line, I plan on painting this car anyway, or wrapping it, or something along those lines. And this car needs a good clean up anyway, so that patch is just one of many things which needs to come up, and hopefully I'll be doing over the next few weeks. So that's step 1 done. Very, very happy with how that has come out. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have you moved your aerial on your car? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know. Yeah, I get it. The black hasn't matched, and some of the scratches still showing, etc, etc. The black stuff did actually work on some scratches on the side of the car, so I'm pretty happy about that, because I used the excess on there. Why not? There should be some more upcoming videos working on the car, because I'd like to. Anyways, I've got to clean out the car and go upstairs and see the other half, because I haven't seen it all day, because I've been out and working on the car and stuff, and I took it for a car wash today, but I will probably take it for another one tomorrow, just to clean off, you know, the extra debris, dirt, etc like that, because I can. And yeah, until next time, guys, adios my mis amigos. I shall see you guys all in the next video, which will be up very, very soon. And yeah, don't forget to smash the like button, and goodbye.
Like this video!
You're scared of your own body. You think you're meat, but you're not a sheep. You kick like a mule and you snap like a twig. But it doesn't matter, baby.